They were good to you, I hope.
Absolutely, gentlemen, to the end.
Nice and tight on the microphone. Roxanne is from Mercer's Ice Cream, and you guys have been in Boonville. You've owned it for how long?
We bought it in 2001.
In 2001.
My niece and I bought out our other partners in 2000. I'm thinking like 11.
Okay, got it.
So it's all woman owned, and it's.
And you are a definite supporter of Hillary Clinton.
Personally, I'm not speaking for
the company,
but personally, I'm a huge. She's a personal friend.
And part of that is because I think that she has really assisted you and your business. I mean, she lit a fire under this business.
She did. I don't know if you know Chris Balderson. He's from Hamilton, and he is one of her top people in her and has been since she started the Senate.
Yep.
And he sent me an email from Malaysia and said, "We're seeing Mercer's Ice Cream here in a cooler. It can't be." And I said,
"Wow,
it is." He said, "Wait till the senator finds out."
Wow, that is awesome. And you're all over now, by the way. The Mercer's Ice Cream. It's wine ice cream. What an awesome concept. Yep. Who came up with the idea, by the way?
Actually, Hillary. That was part of the thing. She has what's called New York Farm Days in Washington every year in September. And we were there and we always take vanilla. If you take more than one flavor, can't please anybody.
Right.
So then they were pouring maple syrup and wine on different samples. And she said, between her and Jim Treesites, who is the director for the Wine and Grape Foundation in Canandaigua, said, "Why don't we just put wine in it?" And her and Jim had this conversation, and she said, "Jim, send her enough wine so she can try it out."
Wow.
So he sent me a couple cases of wine, and we started putting wine in ice cream. But the formula took quite a while because trying to get
alcohol and
fat.
Right, yeah.
Just don't work real well to freeze. But we finally got the formulation. Took a couple of years. Then we had to have a law written in New York State because New York State Liquor Authority had no category for us.
Right,
So Joe Griffo sponsored a law, and Bill McGee, and got it passed in, I think it was less than 6 months.
Wow.
It went from January, we were making ice cream and selling it in June.
Well, no matter where you are in politics, and you're standing next to a Trump supporter here in our Stephanie, no matter where you are in politics, though, this is what is supposed to happen in government, that you're supposed to, when a constituent has an opportunity or an issue, they go to their representatives, and the representatives act on their behalf. That really is what it's supposed to be.
It is, and I think that is one of the strengths of Hillary that people don't realize, is that she's very, very local oriented.
Yeah.
She sticks, and she never forgets you. I mean, I've gone to a meeting in Washington when there was 600 women, and she looked over and saw me and said, "Oh my God, I didn't know you were going to be here."
Wow.
She knows you. It's not a surface thing.
That's I've heard stories that she has the ability to walk into a room, go down a list of names, and she's. Some people can do that.
Yes.
You ever go to a waiter and your waiter can take your order? Some people have that ability. I don't remember my own name, to be honest. So,
it's my trouble.
Bob, go ahead. You have a question? I mean, Jeff, I'm sorry. Sorry. See, I can't remember.
Did we get into the explanation of how Hillary inspired this, or how she came up with the idea?
Yeah. That she said, it's like
Farm Days in Washington, D.C. We went all the way to Washington.
You put your peanut butter in my chocolate, and look what happens. And this is okay. So what have you brought here for us to sample today?
I have 5 different of our 10 flavors. I have 5.
Ooh.
One of them I haven't even tried myself yet.
Ooh, nice.
So, and here's
what
Stephanie.
do you want,
I've got.
Can't have them all.
This is Shiraz. This is Cherry Merlot. This is Chocolate Cabernet. Ooh. This is Lemon Sparkling, and this is Riesling. Yeah.
Riesling.
Okay, I'll try the cherry.
Here you go.
Cherry one. Yeah.
I'll try the chocolate.
Even though that is not on the diet, I've just started, but there's some carbs there. So.
What do we have there?
That one's the one I haven't tried, so I can't. I'm kind of worried about that one.
All right. So, who comes up with the concoctions, by the way?
Actually, my niece does most of the time.
Okay.
She come up with the packaging. She's just a great girl, clever girl. We won awards for this packaging.
This is amazing.
All over.
Oh, this is so good. This is really good.
Boy, it is good.
This is mine now.
Can you get drunk off the ice cream? Can you, if you eat enough of it, can you get a little?
Yeah,
A little
you
buzz?
can. Yeah, it actually has a 5% alcohol content
It
by
does?
volume. Yeah, you have
Okay.
to be 21 to buy.
So when you say it's wine ice cream, it really is wine ice cream.
Right, right.
Wow, that's
Now,
really
we
cool.
just
By the
got-
way, 5%, I think that's more than a Coors Light.
It is.
Yes,
More
it
than
is.
the Coors Light.
Yeah.
Now, we just got launched in California yesterday. And in California, you have to be sold in a liquor store.
Yeah.
They don't allow liquor in anything else. You have to have a liquor license,
Got
which
it.
made it difficult because a liquor store doesn't normally have an ice cream freezer.
Right, right.
So we had to find the right distributor, and then he had to buy the license. We weren't allowed to buy the
So are
license.
you finding liquor stores? Now they can't do that in New York, though. Can
No,
they?
we
Yeah.
have to be sold on it's like
In a
beer.
grocery
They
store.
tag it at the cash register.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, listen, as you
so
guys
good.
sample a little bit, I want to tell you that this is just awesome. You guys are located up in Boonville.
That's right.
And you said you're on a new video, a new Hillary video.
I
that's
did one in Washington, one in just outside of Washington on the way home from Farm Days.
Got it. And locally, where can people get the? Isn't it delicious? It's really
It's
so
so
good.
good.
And locally, where can people get the ice
Actually,
cream?
the best thing to do is go online because you can put your zip code in,
Right.
and it'll tell you what's the closest.
Got it. And do you ship? Do you
We
ship?
ship all over the world with dry ice.
Do you use the dry ice and it keeps it
Yep.
frozen?
And if we're sending pallets, we've sent pallets to the Ukraine
Wow.
on container ship.
Yeah.
The thing with ice cream, it's got to be 20 below. It's not pizza.
Got it.
You know,
Yeah,
you-
no doubt about it.
32 don't do it.
Right, right. You got to keep it really, really cold. So,
Right.
Well, listen, congratulations on what you've done and what you're accomplishing up there.
Yep.
We're so happy for your success. I know when you first started, I talked to you on the radio years ago.
Yes, you did,
And
yeah.
now you're on fire here. It's
But you
awesome.
weren't here, were you?
I wasn't
You
here. It was
were
another
downtown.
station.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I remember. Yeah.
Yes. So we love what you're doing. Not everybody's going to agree with your politics, but
I
what
don't
you're,
want them to. There's no
you're-
point in living in this country if everybody agrees.
You're a local business person, and you're knocking it out of the park.
And I'm doing what I can do for my business and for what I think is my
Right.
politics.
Well, that's awesome.
Great.